Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? Oh, we're back. We're back on PP Candy Crossing. Do. And guess what? It's raining. Oh my goodness. How you doing then? No name, Mr. Grits Hand should say. Doing not too bad today. Just sort of doing some running around, stuff like that on the map today. Um, you got things fixed. Good. Glad to hear it. So yeah, as you can see, we're actually into the next day from Monday streams. Didn't been doing a lot actually. Gotten all the fields weeded now, so they're sorted. I have been playing around with some time lapse videos the last couple of days. I've actually recorded two small segments of gameplay, which I've put up on my YouTube. I've gone through, I've time lapsed them, so they've gone from about an hour and a half to round about, I don't know what, 5, 6, 7 minutes long videos. Obviously, if you haven't had a chance to check them out, pop over onto my YouTube, check them out when you can, and let me know what you think of them. I mean, obviously, there's still things I need to figure out, sort out, stuff like that. But initially, I think it's gonna work out pretty well with that. So yeah, um, we'll see really. Um, Let's cut across this grass here a minute. Obviously, there used to be a path here, but I've taken it away. Oh, there's part of it. Oh, there we go. That's better. I just didn't go down far enough, that's all it was. Anyway, but yeah, this path is going to be going bye-bye anyway, eventually. So, yeah, since obviously Monday, I've gone through, got everything weeded, and needed to be attended to. So animals, I've actually cleared out a fair few of the animal pens. I had some older animals, which, to be honest, couldn't really use. So I've cleared a lot of them out. Oh, there's the part of the path I've got rid of so far. It is what it is. So that's something. I'm going to be naughty and just cut across this field because what I want is right there. But it is what it is. You got to fix with your pond, right? Gotcha. Yeah, obviously, if you guys didn't catch Mr. Grits fan or no names underscore T102, make sure to go over and check out his last video from yesterday's stream. He's actually started to get into the creative side a bit, and started doing a little pond area on his farm. Looks pretty good. Actually, he's got some rocks, got trees around it. Yeah, he's done a really good job of it, that's for sure. But yeah, I should actually show you what I've done on mine. Also, I've started using some of Darius Frost's waterfalls that he created. The only issue I have is I think the placement part is in the wrong place, personally. Um, for me anyway. Personally, I would have preferred it to be a little bit further forward. I'll show you in a minute what I mean about that. So yeah, in the obviously little time lapse videos that I've been doing, I created a field. So it's down by the case farm. Basically, gone through. I've cut the grass area at the back of the farm. I went through, baled it up. That's actually in the first video. Hey there, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Thank you very much for the 7 stream streak. It's a shame you went away on holiday, otherwise that would have been a lot bigger. And how you doing there, Mr. Ghost DK? Right, so let's drop this here. So let's jump over to the sawmill. Obviously, it's going to be raining until at least 3 o'clock. It's showing on here in the afternoon. So, but the nice thing is, obviously, it's one of those things, unfortunately. So here we go. So this is obviously what I was up to previously. I've gone through the sawmill area now. Obviously I've got the shed here. I think I did that Friday. I have gone through and got some logs. I'll show you that in a minute. I've just created a nice little roadway along one of the forests. It's a simple thing, but I used the logs from that and put it into the small sawmill here. So that is now up and running. only producing the planks. That's all I really wanted from it. Now, obviously, up here, I did obviously make a start the other day, creating this little pond area, and obviously I've been using some of Darius's waterfalls. Obviously, from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. I think this turned out pretty well. However, if I get a little bit closer, it's not as great, especially at the top here. It's really high. I actually had to add in an extra layer of rocks just to make it look like it wasn't as bad. Um, Personally, I would have had it maybe nearer the middle of the front part of the waterfall for when placing, but that's just me. But overall, it's not done too bad. Obviously, I've gone through, I've added some of the splashes in, and got a little pond up here too, so it's all overflowing, and it's good, it's okay. It's not the greatest. I've not done anything up the top here yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I may add in like a little row of more rocks and just put another pond at the top here. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, from below, it's not looking too bad at a distance. It'll do. But obviously, if you haven't got Darius's updated pack, make sure to go over to his chat, put in exclamation mark deco to get that, and you'll get the link for that. But how is everyone doing today, by the way? Hopefully you're all having a great day, and obviously week so far. Obviously, we've got a weekend all alone, me, myself and my wife. My daughter has now gone away with some of her friends. So yeah, we're all alone. We've got a message from her just a little while ago saying that they're still stuck on the road. They're about 40 minutes to an hour away from the campsite. So yeah, the traffic's not been the greatest. They sort of left early this morning, so a bit worrying that is really. But yeah, and let me give Mr. Green Thumb. Uh, bu- 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 bum. Oh, thank God. I was heavy trying to remember everything. So there you go, guys. If you haven't checked out Mr. Grits Fan or No Name T102, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow, as well as Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, who should be streaming on the weekend, hopefully. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with the sawmill area now. So it's getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. I did go through, I've made sure that the paper factory up here is now up and running, which it is. The charcoal factory is banging as well. The only thing I haven't checked really is the pallet factory. So while I'm here, a quick look and see if there's anything missing. If there isn't, that's great. Oh, excuse me. I'm slowly going through some of my factories at the minute. I did notice in the Dole factory, apples is missing, so I need to get that sorted out. Remember, Mr. Grits Fan, you have to be a moderator to do shoutouts, and I just did one for him. So yeah, that's running, that's running, that's running. Planks. Yeah. Well, hopefully having this sawmill now up and running, it should be fine. Obviously, I do have nearly 150,000 litres of pallets in here, so it's not a big deal. So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Cool. I still need to sort that out at some point. I need to get a truck over here, get that emptied out. There's a lot of products in there that I need to get pulled out of there, maybe popped into barrel logistics. But overall, it's getting there. So obviously, what I was doing in my little time lapse videos is obviously this area down here. I've gone through. Obviously, like I mentioned, I've mowed it, baled it, put that away in storage because obviously it's one thing I do want to do. I've actually gone through and ploughed the area I want to farm. I've got a few extra bits of equipment down here. I need a little lean-to shed or something just to go on the side of these for some of the equipment. But I also went through yesterday, got stones picked up, and it's lime, so it's literally ready to go for seeding wise. I didn't really want to do it in the rain, so I might just leave it for a little while yet. We'll see. I might have to jump in there and make a start on that at some point if I run out of things to do. So But yeah, it's a nice little field that I've created at the back here. I'm just going to plant grass in there because one of the things I am lacking is silage. I notice I'm starting to get down to around about 700,000 litres. So yeah, I need to get that sorted out. I need to get these guys moved at some point. How you doing there, UTV nerd? Where was I? Over here, wasn't I, with the tanker? Nope, that's not the one. But he should be moved at some point. I do need a small trailer. And oh, I did buy this little green thing. I found it actually works better with the Kenzie because obviously the articulation it does work a lot better. So I may have to buy a case version to go down the bottom there. I need a tractor and a small trailer. I really need to get this lot put away to be honest as well. I think I'll grab that little Valtra there. That's probably going to be the best option. Come on, move. There we go. Yeah, I don't have any of those commands, Mr. Grits fan. You should know that by now. And boring I am. Right, there's that. Let's grab that. And I've got a little trailer on the side there so I can get that filled up. But yeah, I've literally been that busy just going through, getting the field sorted out that I just have not had a chance yet to get this lot away. I will at some point. Oh, I don't know. Busy, busy, busy it is. Now I'm hoping that this should be enough. It's about 20,000 litres I need to get Dole back and up and running. So we'll do this. Hopefully this has the higher capacity. Got 20. Oh yeah, definitely 25,000. Yeah, a little bit higher than it should be, but oh well. Morning and afternoon. I forget evening. Yeah, and good night. All smashed into word. Oh, you're funny, Mr. UTV nerd. You really are. Righty, let's go grab some apples and we'll get that over to Dole. Once I've done that, actually I might just up the time a wee bit. Just to see if we can get it to a dry spot. But yeah, all my animals are now taken care of. They are fine. I even went through, cleared any pallets of wool, cashmere, stuff like that earlier today. So hopefully I shouldn't get bogged down in it for the minute. So yeah, it's overall doing pretty well. Hey there KW, how you doing buddy? Welcome to Friday. Let's see, so I'm good though, just getting ready for swimming in a couple of hours. Sadly, I'm gonna miss most of Dave's stream, but my cousin and best friend are coming over to swim in a couple of hours. Oh, nice! Nice, 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 nice. Yes, it's been a while since I've done any swimming, to be honest. I'm still a little bit and ahhing about swimming from obviously what happened when I was in school. Joys of teachers just chucking you into a swimming pool is not good when you're a kid. Still got that fear in me a little bit, but it is what it is. Let's see, can I do this? Yes, I can. And we're going to change that to just 20, 1, 2, 3,000. That's all I need, apple-wise, so that'll do. Also, as you can see, some of these trees are starting to grow. Still waiting on some of these other ones to catch up, but they're getting there. Hopefully, I think it's one more stage and they should be the same size as the rest of the trees on here in spruces, so that's something. I haven't looked at field 9 saplings to see if any of them have started growing yet. That'll be an interesting one to see. But yeah, maybe before starting to do the seeding, I'll pop over there, have a quick look, see if anything's changed. But it's definitely looking fairly good. Obviously, one thing I do need to get is some corn into my whiskey factory. I did send a truck up to the New Holland farm to get some. And that's the little road right there. It's literally gone straight down to the other road that's built already in the map. So obviously I am. Hello, Mr. Kushi UK Gaming. How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. So yeah, literally from here straight down is that road, and then obviously it's connecting up with the road that comes across here. So yeah, a little bit of a detour I can take if need be, if I need to get to the shop quickly. Actually, there's still a stump I missed. Dang it! Oh, that's a point. That man truck should have arrived by now. Yes, he has. Okay. Right, I want corn out of here. Oh, still got some sorghum and some soybean. There we go, corn. I'll do. I'll pop back to you in a wee while because it's going to take a little while to fill that up. And Kushi, thank you very much for the tier 1 resub to Don, or subs to Don. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you very, very much for that. And obviously, if you do get a gifted sub, guys, make sure to say a big, huge thank you. Obviously, not just in this stream, but in any stream. But yeah, much, much appreciated. And how are you doing, Mr. Don, as well? You're doing good, Mr. Kushi? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm here all alone with my wife. My daughter is away so for the weekend, so yay! It's the first weekend in a long time. That is for definite. So I can't remember the last time we were just alone, the two of us. So, but yeah, it's good. Actually, yeah, my wife has been a little bit worried about my daughter. Actually, it seems like they were taking forever and ever and ever, and obviously we weren't hearing anything. And thank you very much, Ghost, for the fatality. I do miss. Actually, that's one game I haven't played in a long time is Mortal Kombat. I really should go back and play it at some point. But yeah, she was getting very worried, and then thankfully, my daughter actually got around to actually messaging us. So that's good. And I just realised these black walls are rather high on the clip distance. Need to be adjusted a bit. Oh well, this time of the day, I don't know if we're going to get any. Oh, actually, there's going to be at least one update coming for the farm storage at some point. Yes, I made a bit of an oops if anybody wasn't paying attention to Dave's stream on Tuesday. Yes. When you take stuff, the hay and straw pellets out, it doesn't drop the number, so you're actually currently getting free pellets if you're using it at the minute. Obviously, that will be rectified, so don't worry. Yeah, yeah, I didn't even realise when obviously adding in the pallets to remove a certain little bit in the XML to make that work. So, whoops. And to be honest, I never even noticed it before. But yeah, it's one of those things, unfortunately. There we go. Right, I need apples. Apples, there we go. Oh, no, go back. There we go. A little bit in there. God, is that how slow that really is? That might have to be adjusted. Dang. Obviously, Mr. Dombey here says he's doing very well. Hungry? So it must be lunchtime. It must be, yeah. 5 hours difference, so yeah, it must be. What do you mean, be good, Billy? What are you on about, Mr. Grizz fan? I'm always good, you know that. Bless. And how you doing there, Mr. Farming Trucker? Are you on here streaming for us? I have no idea. I stream for anybody who wants to tune in. But how you doing there, Farming Trucker? What did I break this time? Nothing, Mr. Grits fan. And Mr. NBC, Massive Dad, thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated. How you doing? I missed you this week, Mr. NBC, so welcome back to reality, shall we say. Master Dad. And obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. Farming Trucker or Mr. NBC Master Dad. Make sure to click on their links, give them both a follow. They've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die recently, amongst other games, so definitely go over, check them out. One nice thing is my apples will get washed before I get to Dole, so this is going to be cool. You're doing good, glad to hear it. You are in. You are too nice. Thank you for the shot. You're very, very welcome. I'm not nice. I'm just polite. uh, but yeah. So yeah, obviously at the minute I'm just going to do a little bit of running around. Obviously I do want to get in to that new field and get it planted. Because obviously, yeah, I'm going to need to get some grass. And I need to get some silage. So, actually, to be honest, I could... Actually, no, I can't. Actually, ooh, See, I've got some grass in my silo. What I could do if I ever get stuck is take some out, lay it down on the ground, and then use a baler and pick it back up in bale form and get it wrapped up that away. That is an option. Did he... Thinking about it. Did he get filled up? No, he's still going. Let me put that on so I can see the amount. Where's the other dude gone then? What did I do with my other truck? Did I put it over here? Nope. It's not that one. There. There. No. It was the one with the tanker. Is it that one? Nope. I know I've got a tanker truck here somewhere. Came down there. Oh, I know where it is. I just didn't turn the engine off, that's what it is. I'm looking at my little, oh, what you call it? Thing in the top left corner there. Simple inspector. And I'm seeing this truck there. And obviously you're thinking, well, why do I have another truck up there? Yes, I'm being crazy. Oh, it is what it is. That's better. So yeah, obviously I can keep an eye on the corn. Obviously once that's filled, which looks like it's now done. Actually, yeah, why not? We'll get this guy sent over and we'll go grab that corn because obviously whiskey is a big one. Dole. Do I still have it or did I not set one up? Pretty sure carrots. We'll send them to the carrot one. There we go. So you should be fine. See, he's got to go all the way up and around, all the way down to here. So yeah, he'll be a while. Right. So I might as well grab this dude. What have I got left in there? Some sorghum and soybean. Okay. Right, so first of all, I want to drop some off at the whiskey factory. How do you do what, Mr. Grits fan? Obviously, currently I am running auto drive, which allows me to send workers around. But one thing you can do, and I have tested it on here, is if you paint the ground a gravel texture, you can actually use the in-game helpers to transport stuff around if you really wanted to. But obviously that auto drive is a mod, Mr. Grits fan, so it's one. It can be a bit tricky. Obviously, I know a lot of people out there are using it and are very familiar with this. So what you'd have to do is first set up routes around the map. That's what all these little lines and pins are. These are all the routes that I've created. Obviously, X-Man 1971 on his Trello has these already set up, or some of them set up. Obviously, there is places where you'd have to go through, edit it, and adapt it for your save game if you wanted to use it. Obviously, you're going to have to download the mod first off of the in-game mod hub or through GitHub, I think it is as well. Once you've got it, you will then need to add it into your save game, save and exit with auto drive active, and then what you can actually do is in your save game, I'm pretty sure it's in the save game folder that you're running out of. What you can do is replace two files. It's one's a configuration and I think it's a user data XML. Replace them in your save game, then reload. And what you'll have when you reload your save game is all these routes set up for you, and then it's literally just pointing it to where it wants to go. So obviously you've got different options in here. So this particular one here is for the driving with the little road on there. Obviously to get this to show the points, first of all you just hit the little triangle thing. You don't really need it to be shown. Obviously one thing to bear in mind is the more points there are on the map, the potential of more frame rate drops, so bear that in mind. But yeah, you can just get it transported to one place and then you unload it or do whatever you need to. You can actually get it to pick up and deliver certain products. So this is what this next one is. You can get it just to unload a specific thing. So say for instance I wanted to send this to my farm silo, for example. I could set it up, have the products in there and just get it sent over, and it'll automatically unload into that. It could be even a production if you really wanted to. Carrying on from that, same sort of thing again. You can load from a certain area, and actually I've never actually used that one, to be honest, which is interesting. And another cool one is you can also use it to unload your combine harvesters. But yeah, you're a bit lost. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to. But once you've used it a few times, Mr. Grits fan, you can get quite used to using it. And obviously, being on this map where you don't have the greatest of options for using the in-game helper, this is a great way of sending stuff around so you can actually focus on the farming side rather than the trucking all the time. So it does have its uses. Hence why I've also been going through, and I've also mentioned it a few times, is going through and repainting some of these roads just to be able to use the in-game stuff. So obviously if I hit H key, it's going to bring this up, and this is actually, let me close this a minute. Obviously this is the in-game helper menu, and you can actually create. Obviously I've got cosplay in here as well now, so it's kind of overriding some of the things. But you can actually select a vehicle, for example, create a job for him to go from there to, say, I don't know, somewhere else on the map. And what it'll do is it'll calculate the best route that you can take to go from where it is now to wherever you want it to go. That's technically what the base game one should do. It works very, very well on like the base game maps, and the biggest issue is obviously where a lot of these roads have been painted dirt. Dirt is one of the low textures, so they'll look for roadways that aren't dirt or grass and stuff like that. And obviously that's where it has a lot of the issues on this map, unfortunately. But yeah, gone through painting gravel, for example, or asphalt, something that has a high count on it, without getting too technical. Yeah, it should allow you then to use those. But yeah, if you don't want to go through all the painting stuff, you can just use auto drive. It's so simple. Obviously, all the points that I've done is ones that I've done over the last 10 in-game years. I think the first couple of in-game years was a lot of the driving around, setting up points. So it does take quite a while to set up if you're doing it yourself. Right, I want this in the whiskey factory, which is down here to the right, so we'll get that unloaded. I'm trying to think where else would need corn. Obviously I need to I wonder if I've got enough time for getting more corn in. I think May is the last day, if I remember rightly. Because I might put corn in this bottom field and just harvest it this time around. Obviously, I've got a field here that's grass, so that might be okay. And if this thing hurries up, let's see, corn, corn, corn. Oh yes. Okay. Change our plans then, guys. So rather putting grass in this little field here, I'm going to put corn into it. It's the last field I need to get seeded, so I think that's going to be the best option. And obviously, what I've been getting so far just hasn't quite lasted long enough to cover, obviously, the vodka factory, not the vodka, the whiskey factory, the Heinz that takes it for the vinegar, and there's a few others as well. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, corn this time, on that little field. Yeah. Oil, yeah, exactly, corn oil. So there's quite a few factories that take the corn. Obviously the animal feed will also take it into that. To be honest, I've pretty much shut down Cargill at the minute because I'm just not using it as much as I was. Now that I've got obviously the cow pen that has the robot in there, it makes life so much simpler. So yeah, it is still making obviously goat feed, sheep feed, pig feed, stuff like that. But that's all I'm really utilising it for, and this is going to be interesting. Am I going to have enough space for that? Oh, this is going to be hairy. Oh, thank cripes for that. It must have a really small capacity on here. Um, Corn 25,000. 25,000, is that all? What's missing? There's something still missing. Let's see if I can find the little trigger somewhere here. Oh, it's now running. Okay. It just needed a moment. Is that all its capacity it's got? My goodness. I suppose it makes sense. I do have balls in here, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, Marvin Sutton, aka Popcorn Sutton. Okay, I was expecting more to go in there, so that's something. It's a little bit tight, but plenty of room. There we go. Okay, so there. Let's see. Let's see. Oils, oils, oils. There we go. Let's go back to the top and see. So glue factory is running. I do need to get some box. Oh, I've got some bauxite in here now. That's good. So that should kick in. So that should. What if I just spawn that out? Just kick it back in. I should be able to. Right. So that's fine. Actually, that needs to be filled up. Electricity. That's not even running. To be honest, I've shut this down. This is the biomass heating. That picture looks like you. Really, Popcorn Sutton looks like me. You haven't seen a picture of me, Mr. Grits fan, yet. Uh, what we're missing there? We're out of. Yeah, look at that, blimey. I need to get up to Borden and clear some of that out. Let's see. I am missing. Yeah, oats and wheat is one thing I did not plant enough of, unfortunately, this time around. But it is what it is. What's actually going in there? Lager. Well, at least the lager is still pumping through, so that's one thing. What are you using? You're using the barley. So yeah, I've got plenty of barley in stock, so that's fine. Let's see. The brick factory is still going. The butcher's is primarily shut down. I did put some chickens in there earlier, so that is something. I literally filled it back up on pigs, on chickens. I haven't had any cows ready yet, so that's one thing I am lacking, because obviously I need ground beef for, oh, sorry about that, a few of the different factories. That hasn't shut down at all. It's got plenty in there. Actually, it's got a little bit of ground beef in there. Let me put that, deactivate that one, or put it on a different one so it goes over to Campbell's. Let's see. Campbell's is mean ground beef. Blah blah blah. What else was it missing? Milk. Need to get some milk over here. I wonder if I can change that to 1. Now that Borden has some. That's something else I'm lacking a lot of is milk. I had about 87,000 litres, I think it was, from my cows. That's all I've had so far. Wax is missing. Wax. Ooh. Has my wax shut down? Am I missing something on my wax? This is the best time to start catching up on things. Let's see. Coming to you. You're making the beehives, which are what got distributing fine. And obviously that is producing. Why I'm gonna? Oh, I see. It's split between the two. Let me turn honey off. There we go. I've got plenty. I can get plenty from the other bees, so that's fine. Okay. The wine factory's good. I'm just trying to look for things that are shut down. So obviously that is fine because obviously I haven't got any coffins at the minute, so I can turn that off now. But what I will do is I'm going to spawn that one out, and we can get that sold. I need to remember to turn that back on. Textile factory. I'm not surprised things are shutting down because, yep, it is what it is. Stone crushers. The steel factory hasn't been running for ages. It's just really the nails for the pallets, really. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I need to visit you. Hey there, Rusty Nell. How you doing? I got to see the radiation doctor on Monday. All right, cool. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully everything can get sorted out. There's one thing I do need to keep an eye on is the gold production on here. My goodness, I only click. It seems like every month is getting backed up and backed up and backed up. It's not good. There we go. Yeah, but let's know how everything goes anyway. There we go. There we go. Actually, while I'm here, can I spawn that? Because it'll make life a little bit quicker. Spawn 9 pallets. There we go. Oh, it's annoying when you go to the menu. It doesn't like auto-loading again. There we go, there we go, there we go. But yeah, I've got all of this gold. I need to sell at some point. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, you're part one, didn't you? I can never remember. What's the filler for it? The O key. There we go. I've got to remember that. So, O. The letter O will allow you to pick up partial pallets. But yeah, that's a lot of gold. That's just in, well, 10 months, roughly. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Obviously, that's 14, no, 140,000 on that. And I've got 73,000. Is that right? Yeah. In there already. So it's going to be a good year. Actually, I'm kind of curious what the price is on that. I don't know if it'll show because I've got nothing. Oh, I might have one gold pallet there. So July. So I've got 2 more in-game months to go. And let's see if I can work this out. Let's see. Let's use my phone. Those trailers placed next to the spawn space cause it to auto-load in trailers? So they are the Flat Racks E-Bone. How you doing, bud? From Hispano Modding. They do have an auto-load option if you get the right pack. I'll show them in just a sec. I want to see if I can figure out roughly how much this is all going to cost quickly. I'm probably going to butcher it, but we'll give it a try. So that is 140,000 there and 73,000 there. Oh, let me move that around. Plus 73,000 times that by so this is going to be the price per thousand, I believe. Where's the other menu there? It might be better. I can never remember if that's the price per thousand or not. See if I can find it in here. Gold, gold, bar, gold, bar, gold, bar, gold, bar. Yeah, if you ever want to see how much products are on this map, just come into the price menu and you will see it. It's ridiculous. There's lots. Obviously there was something I can't remember who it was in Dave's stream the other day mentioned about with the products in Dell. Do you just sell it? No, not all of it. So obviously Dell is the electronic factory. They produce the batteries, the cell phones, the motors, the solar panels, and televisions. Now with I think it's the motors and possibly the batteries are being reused. I don't think the batteries actually got a use at the minute. But the cell phones, yes, you can sell. The televisions you can sell. I know there was. Well, I don't know if it's actually been brought over yet. I know Dave mentioned about a solar farm that you could place down and use the batteries and solar panels. We had it on Wolf Creek, but I don't think he ever actually brought it over. But yeah, that was why they were added in. But yeah, um, if you can't find a use for it, yep, just sell it off. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I burped there. And I am not seeing gold. Where? Oh, there it is. Gold bars there. So currently bind there. So that'd be easier. So 46,018 per 1,000 liters. So wow, holy cripes. So if I was to sell what's just currently here, not including what's going to be produced over the next, what, 2 in-game month or whatever it is, I should make 3,359,000. I think that is 454. So it's 3,359,454,000. That would be the price I make according to this if I'd done the calculation right. I don't think it's quite right, but yeah, I'd say about 3.5 million roughly there, maybe a bit more, give or take. But yeah, it's quite a nice little number there, isn't it? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What was I doing, guys? What was I doing? What was I doing? Auto driver stuck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you were doing the apples, weren't you? So let's bring you around. You should kick back in a minute. Or are you still in the way? I need to set up this auto drive so it comes around this. There we go. Keep going, keep going. You can do it, you can do it. That's it. Good driver. Right. So yeah, E-Bone. Obviously I've gone through and edited these particular one. I've also done a little tutorial video on doing it. Obviously, if you're running anything from 82 Studios or Hispano Modding that auto loads, you may want to check the video out on my YouTube. Now, obviously, if I scroll down here, obviously initially when you load them in, they will throw a bunch of fill type warnings. But with a quick edit to a few XMLs, you can make it completely warning free and work on practically any map you put them on. Obviously, the ones I'm currently using is these ones here. These are the Titan flat rack containers. These are the ones that were literally behind me. You can come into here, for example. Obviously, initially there's no auto loading on them. If you actually click through the top menu here, you can actually see that it shows is it adds auto load option. But obviously you do get additional capacities in here. So you get a normal capacity that will allow you to fill about 12 pallets into that. Obviously there is an unreal capacity for up to 100 pallets on the smallest flat rack. Obviously I've gone through and edited some of the bigger ones, but I think if I remember rightly, you're looking at around about 240 pallet capacity on the big 45 high cube versions. But yeah, you can do logging. Obviously, the logging side of things, it's not auto loadable. I have tried adding like the universal auto load onto these, and it didn't like it at all. So yeah, it's one of those things, unfortunately. But you can, if you like doing manual loading, use these pretty well. One thing to bear in mind is they do get a little bit top heavy with loose products on there. But yeah, they're very, very cool. And obviously, you got the high cube versions, which go up even higher. So they are beneficial. I like them. And while I'm at it, you also have the container versions right here. So with these ones, you can open up the side doors and have them auto loading that way as well if you really want to. Also, you got just this ones with the back doors. Going through, yeah, I've edited that. One thing I would recommend, hey T Miller, how you doing? Is getting the Load King Super B trailers by Hispano Modding as well. These were actually created to use in conjunction with the containers. There's different types. Obviously, you've got pallet containers. There's a liquid tanker containers. There's oh crap, um, a bulk container for putting your grains and stuff in. So you could literally use these for everything if you really wanted to. But yeah, these are great trailers. You can literally hook them up. Now, one thing I would mention is obviously these tipper ones are very slow at unloading if you're doing the grains. Um, and obviously where they tilt back so far, if you're going into a production to unload, it could cause an issue. So what I would recommend is just using these ones that do not tip, the front ones here. That's pretty much the only ones I've got. So as you can see right here, I own obviously the front ones, 5 of these front ones, and I own 13 of the rear ones on that size. And obviously these are kind of cool because you can literally go from your 20 foot all the way up to the 25-foot containers in one go. So technically you could almost get rid of all your other trailers really if you really want to and just use these. But yeah, you got your back piece there, you have the front piece. Obviously, like this Distinction Super B, it works in the same sort of fashion where you can hook up multiple trailers. I actually use this for doing a lot of the building early game. I had 5 hooked up, and obviously, if you go back through all my YouTube videos for on here, you'll see me actually loading up multiples of these for building, and obviously having it set to that 100 litre capacity for a lot of the products, it marries in with a lot of the buildable stuff, so it's cool. And also those containers as well. If on the, I think it's on the in-game mod hub, there's a fill limiter mod as well. So you could, if you wanted just 20 pallets or something, set it to 20,000 litres. So it does work pretty well. But yeah, obviously you do have to edit them to be able to accept all the pallets. And it's a simple little edit. I know a fair few people have looked at the video. Some got a little bit confused, but some did give it a try. Obviously, if you do want my edited versions, I'll send them over if you really want to. I've got them up on my Google Drive at the minute. Obviously, being that they're not my mods, I can't really put them up on my Trello and really share them to many people. But yeah. But yeah, give it a try and see how you get on. But the same edit to the Hispano modern containers can be done to any TLX trucks that have the autoload feature. So like the Phoenix, for example, the 1982, I think it is, truck. I know T Miller's got quite a few, so yeah, definitely go give it a try. And if you can do it, go for it, because it does relieve a lot in your log. That's for sure. Because that's one thing I see so often in people's logs when they send me it. They have either the TLX Phoenix or something like that, or for example the containers, and you just see about 100 warnings for fill types. It's ridiculous. I wish he would sort them out. Um, A2 Studios, Dave. I really wish he would sort them out so they don't throw warnings. But he doesn't give it to it because he doesn't get the warnings on his map because obviously he's adding those productions that are adding stuff in. So, eh. Right then. Anyway, enough jibber jabbering. What was I going to do? I was doing corn, wasn't I? So I dropped the corn off there. Yep, that's where it was. There you go. So yeah, can you please send me the edited versions? I'm pretty sure I've already sent you them about 100 times, Mr. Rusty Nail. It's just the containers, the Hispano modern containers is the one that I told you. I know T Miller I'm pretty sure he sent you the TLX Phoenix and all that as well. So they should be already in there for you. But yeah, to save me having to run around, I'm just dump this in my little distribution trigger for the minute, and that would do. Right, as the rain has now stopped, I really want to get down onto that farm, the field by the case farm, and get that planted. So I think that's going to be the next thing to do. And I forgot, remember, it's going to be corn, corn, corn. I use my little planter for it as well, that I've edited. 911/2. What do you mean by 911/2? Are you needing the police or something? Or 9991? You've lost yours, have you? Ah. See what happens when you get every mod under the sun that you see. It's not a good idea, Mr. No names. I don't know. What do you like? And obviously that's the same with Mr. Rusty now. I know you've had a lot of issues, and it's probably because you're adding a lot of mods that well, you don't really need, to be honest. Right, that is fine there for now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So let me jump down here. Actually, I'm going to buy a new tractor quickly. I'm thinking of the Case Quad Track because of its articulation. Um, is there a bigger one? I think that's going to be a little bit too big. So let's go down to the Steiger. Biggest engine, definitely. We'll put that on there. Definitely on that. And we're going to definitely add a plate front and back. I always go with type 2, and we're going to go for case. Dang you. Type 2. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Just do case. Why does that keep changing when I do the E? Why is that changing with the E key? I have no idea. Oh, go back, go back, go back. Delete. Case. Farm. It's not gonna be one. How many tracks have I got down there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just put it as one. Okay. There we go. So we should have registration right there. Registration there. That's fine. We'll buy you. I'm going to drive that down. Tab back. Ooh, nice new tractor. Yeah, these articulated tractors. I'm not a big fan of, but they do work very well with some of these planters. So hence why I'm getting this. I'm getting an error on Green Thumb's root crop storage. Oh, that's the header storage, is it? Ba, 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 ba. I know, Mr. NBC, you like your mods and you need more. I have it, and I haven't seen an error. Is it the root crop storage one? This one here for the headers? Because I'm not getting anything. But then again, I haven't updated it in forever. Yeah, because obviously I've got it in the map. Let me go up. Actually, let me check my log quickly. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. I'm pretty sure I haven't got any errors. Log. Oh, Control F. Errors. No, I'm not getting any errors. So, and I'll even show you. Desktop. So this is my current log. So I'll just open that again. Search for error. Nothing here. So I don't know. Oh, that's the point. Did Mr. Green Thumb update it? I haven't updated mine in forever. Let me just check. Yeah. Yeah, because obviously if I did have any errors, they would show. So I don't know. Make sure you got the current version, I guess. And how you doing there, 19 Shays? I think that is. Welcome in. You downloaded it last night. Oh, interesting. Shall we do a quick test and see? Shall we? Because I can do this. Actually, let me do auto drive. I can send this guy down to the case farm. I need to set up a folder for the case farm. You can drive down. So we'll come over to Trello. And obviously, if you guys weren't aware, we do have our SGA Trello. Green Thumb Farmer. There. And where can I remember where he puts everything? Is it this one? Nope. It's that one, isn't it? The machine. Is it the machine sites? 1, 2. Yeah, because it's got the pull through. Is that the one? That can't be the one. Doesn't look right. Oh, it's right there. Come back. Duh. Dingo. Right. There's that. Click on there. Close out. I hate these little pop-ups. They're a pain. And that is download. Now there was something someone mentioned the other day in another stream. Um, you do not necessarily have to have the placeable color mod to use these things. Okay, there is a base color already set up. So I think if I remember rightly, it's the red and green for the sheds that you see in the picture is like the base color that Green Farmer has set up. But if you did want it, now to get it, obviously you can come into here, click on the paperclip. That'll take you over to Thunder's itch.io page. And obviously Thunder is a great guy, does really top-notch mods. There's a couple of them that do not work with production revamp, so bear that one in mind. But when you come over here, obviously, if you scroll down, click on download now right here. Now, obviously, this will pop up, and people feel like they have to donate. You do not have to if you don't want to, but obviously, any donations would be greatly appreciated to him because he does a lot in the community. But if you didn't want to right now, what you can do, just above where it says there's $2, it says no thank you, just take me to the download. Just click on that link right there, and then click on the download right there, okay? And what that will do, it will download the mod into your folder. It doesn't cost you anything. But obviously, if you don't want to support Mr. Thunder and his work, obviously he's been a big, huge help to Dave in the past, and he still is today for certain little projects. It'd be great to have him back, helping Dave doing things in Farming Simulator. He's kind of taking a little bit of time to do his own thing, but yeah, that is literally how easy it is to get it. So you don't have to donate if you don't want to, but if you do have something to spare, please do donate something to Thunder if you can. It'd be much appreciated. But yeah, that's literally all you have to do, and it'll allow you just to give those other color options. So obviously, if I come back onto the game just quickly, yeah. So the red and green. Oh, okay. So it's red and red. That is basically what the colors will be if you don't have the mod. So you can still use it, but you just won't be able to do this. Change the color. Obviously, you got the color for the actual the walls and stuff. If you do, actually, if I bring this up, the left shift, if you hold that down, and then M or N for Michael, that will shift onto the second color. Then N and M, same again, will allow you to cycle through the different colors, so you can really customize it. It is really, really cool. But obviously on this building there's only two the options. So the wall is one, then the roof is separate. Some of these other mods that Mr. Green Thumb Farmer has done, like this one for example, which is buildable, this particular version, has a lot more options. The doors, the walls, the roof, the guttering, they're all individually colorable. So yeah, it is worth it to be honest, having it. And also, if you've got my little shed pack, that's in there as well. That has the option. Now, what I'm just going to do is set up a quick folder just to test these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do for a name. And obviously, that's on my desktop. Download folder. So I've got that. I've got that. Placeable deco pack. Farm supplies factory. Oh yeah, I was looking for something from Mamadou. I think it was. So pop that into that folder. And we will boot up the mod folder switcher. We'll link that, and we'll just go in and have a little look. So, do this one. We're going to just drag and drop that into there. I don't need to worry about anything. We'll click finish. I'm just going to unselect, make sure that's selected. And I do not recommend this if you do not have a strong enough computer, but I am going to try and run two games at the same time of the same game, or two farm sims, and we'll see if it works or not. The other problem is it might mess up my wheel, that's the only downside. So yeah, it could have been a bad download, but let's check it out and have a little look. So if I come into here, we'll start up a new save, and we'll click on continue. That's fine, we'll deselect all that. So the only thing we need is that and the placeable color mod. We'll do a quick start on Elm Creek just to check it out. But yeah, I would not recommend doing this as well. Running two folders at the same time. It might screw up your save game. I should have really saved my other one, but ah well, we'll see. If not, I'll just have to do the last hour again later. It is what it is. Bring the log up. Click on start. Yes, that's me. No, I don't want to go through a tutorial and all of that. I've got 100,000 there, so come into here, construction menu, and it's all in here. So, yep, There's the Green Thumbs header. No errors. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And that's literally just the two mods in there. So yeah, maybe try deleting it, T-Mailer, and download a fresh copy. Because I can confirm that they are warning and error free. I'll even scroll up just to show you. The only thing I'll probably have is some warnings regarding foliage. Yep, one right there for the metal cut. I don't know why Giants don't fix that. It's been there since the game was released, but yep, just scrolling up. Nothing else in there, and it's all good. Yep, so definitely works for me. Fine. So yeah, if you have to find a mod is throwing warnings or something, have a look. Well, not really have a look, but try and contact the modder first of all. Especially if it's someone like myself, Dave, T Miller, Green Thumb Farmer, whoever. Um, Try contacting them first and see if it's already been fixed. You may just need to update it. It could be in something, or it's something that hasn't quite been, um, we've not been told about. So, for example, the farm storage. Yeah, I didn't even know about the capacity thing not changing when you put stuff out. So, yeah, but yeah. Obviously, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, give it a try now. See how you get on, Mr. Teamer. But yeah, try deleting the one that you've currently got, the copy, and then add in the new one, because it should be fine. There we go. Watched your YouTube trailer edit. Gonna try when I get home. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, but yeah, if you need any help, give me a shout afterwards. If need be, I can always send you them over. But this one thing I do try and get people to do is at least attempt to do it themselves. Otherwise, you won't learn. But yeah, it is a fairly easy thing, and obviously once it's edited, you can actually take that onto any map, and you should be fairly easy without getting any warnings. I'm pretty about 99% sure. That's how sure I am. Right, let's take this back over, and we'll do the driving myself. And let's get rid of that. So yeah, there we go. We've got a nice little groovy new tractor. I need to do some selling at some point, but right now I've got very little to sell. So yep. But yeah, the nice thing is obviously with those flat racks, with some of the factories, you can put it right next to the trigger, and it'll auto load straight into the flat racks or the containers if you have the doors open. It does make life a lot easier. Hello. Where the heck did you come from, little spider? Sorry, a little spider just came right down by the side of my face. What the heck? That was crazy. Yeah, don't know where he came from. He just wanted to pop in and say hello, everyone, I think. But yeah, it is cool. It don't active workers work. It don't. You got me, Grits fan. What are you on about? Obviously, I've just turned the auto drive off that was working, but yeah, because obviously the mud. If I was trying to use the base game helper, it wouldn't recognise the road. It's a pain. It's a riddle. Yeah, I know. Actually, some of the. So it was something Mr. Grits fan mentioned the other day, and it could just be that I'm on the other side of the pond. But I know, obviously, not just only Mr. Grits fan, but there is other people whose English isn't the greatest, shall we say, and it is kind of hard to understand. Obviously, I do try my best to understand what people say, but at times I do get a little bit confused. So I do really, really apologise, Mr. Grits fan, and anybody else who I don't understand. Yeah, it's not so easy at times, unfortunately. Right, here we go. even in during the streams, actually, I've had a few difficulties understanding what some people say. So it's not just you. So yeah, and yeah, you don't understand me at times as well. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Corn we wanted, wasn't it? There we go. Actually, oh, so most of you guys probably know that I am Scottish. Obviously, it's more of an English accent nowadays because obviously the amount of time I spent in England. But this morning on one of the programs, obviously they were up in Scotland for the was it the National Bagpipe Championships? I think it was called. And so I've always believed that bagpipes originated in Scotland. Turns out I was wrong. They actually originated, or some historians believe that they began actually in Egypt, ancient Egypt. I was shocked at that. So yeah, they believe that Romans brought them bagpipes over from places like Egypt to like Scotland, and then from Scotland they went over to like Ireland and other places. So yeah, so if I've ever said that bagpipes are originally Scottish, not Irish, whatever, even I was even wrong until I found out recently. What do I want? What do I want? I need the Kenzie, isn't it? There, because that's basically what this thing is. So yeah, I did not know that until today. I googled it and thought, oh, okay, interesting. So you learn something new every day, which is great. Right, I am probably going to need to get a wagon down here to fill this up. Let's get those opened up. But we'll see how far we can get with this. Also, we do have Mr. Dajnet hopefully going live in about 45 to 50 minutes. Once he is live, we'll raid over to him, and you guys get to badger him for a little while. But yeah. Um, let's see, let's see. Cool, I know Green Thumb does that as well. Yeah. But yeah, if we can help, we will try and help no matter who you are. And obviously Mr. Grits fan is messaging me, so I'm guessing it could be a sound clip. Let me go check on my phone. But yeah, you don't have to be sorry. It's more sorry on me, because I don't fully understand you at times. Oh, okay. Oh, he just sent me a picture. Let's turn that off.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to
John Seeger, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How are you, sir? It's been a while since I've seen you around. So you sent me a picture of the TLX Phoenix T9 525 Spec XCMS. Active worker. Yeah. The thing is, Mr. Gritsfan, is he moving? There's no help for Mr. NPC. Very, very true. Because you don't need any help. You can figure things out yourself. He's not moving. Yeah. What he's probably doing is scanning the entire map, trying to find the best route around. I'll show you exactly what he should be doing, because I can do this over here. This is just a little... connect. So, because obviously the primary roads of the maps are set up with dirt, it's not going to be very easy for it because dirt. So on a scale of 1 to 10, dirt is right down the bottom for being able to drive on. Um, so obviously things you need is things like asphalt, which are like up near the 2 or 1. Gravel, which is a great one. I can show you this. Um, Let me detach that. I'll take it out. Actually, I should be able to do it here, to be honest. Think about it. So if I was to hit the H key, so we're going to create a job. This is basically what you do. So you select the vehicle you want, create a job. Obviously, we want to bring it. So you can set it up here. You can go to. You can use follow me if you've got that there. You can do it for silo work or whichever. Now, for some reason, that is pointing there. And it might be because I've got course play in. It might not allow me to do this, but if I was to send it over here, which is not allowing me to, can I? Dang it! Create job. I need this to move. I need this to move. It's not allowing me because obviously I've got course play in. It's preventing me from doing it, but I could send it there. Let's try it now, actually. So obviously, if I jump out, because obviously I've gone through and painted it gravel, it's recognised that as a high priority to use for driving on. Now obviously if this was painted as dirt or one of the other colours, there's a low number on it. Dave can explain it if you really want to. Better later on. Um, yeah, it's got to look for things like this. Gravel, asphalt, stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of maps are set up with like AI traffic. It'll look for that as well. So, for example, Green Thumb Farmers bridges, he did go through and add in the nodes for this to be able to work with them. So, yeah. So, obviously, just to basically, actually, I wonder if I can use, say, this tractor here. So, I'm just going to click on this tractor here. I haven't actually seen it. I know where it is. I'm going to create a job. And yeah, because I've got course play in, it's not going to allow me to do it. But you can click on anywhere on the map. So say for instance, I wanted that tractor to go from my greenhouse area to my farm. What I'd do is click on the tractor, create job. I'd click over here on my farm somewhere where I know is clear, and then I can do start job. And what that tractor will do is it'll scan a route from over here, which should technically take him up across here, up and along here, straight through the forest, because that's where my road is, along here, down the road, and then it'll come around, say, something like this sort of route where my mouse is going. That is roughly where it will go, because obviously I've gone through, I've painted all that road gravel, and it'll recognise that within a second. Now, obviously, if I hadn't done that, it would just keep trying to calculate a route. Eventually, it will actually throw errors because it cannot find a route across. But because I've got course play in, it's freaking annoying. And I don't. Oh, I can do it. Okay, I can do it. Let me. There we go. Start job. So if I jump over. Oh, cripes. To that tractor, you can see that it's actually started to move straight away. Now, the nice thing is, if I didn't have all this in here, I should be able to jump into that tractor and just follow it. As you can see, that other one has gone through and actually got to the point. Now, obviously, oops, don't, when you do click on it, do not hit the spacebar because it will deactivate the helper. But I'm just going to set that up again. But because I've got course play, I've got to do it slightly differently. Let's do there. And start job. If I come into the correct screen, it might show it. We'll enter the vehicle, do it this way. Turn that off. It's unreachable? Really? You just had it a minute ago. Maybe it wasn't in quite the right place, but let's try that one more time. So, create job. But yeah, obviously all the way along here is a gravel path. This should technically work. I'll put it onto the edge of that corner. Let's see if it's going to behave or not. There we go. So, obviously I'm not driving. I'll even jump out just to show you. But because obviously that gravel is kicked in straight away. And obviously that person, driving is just going to drive its way across. Now, if I was to do the same thing over here, for example. Yeah, that'll do. Let me bring him out. So obviously we've got mud right here. So obviously, as you've seen, having the gravel path works pretty much straight away. This is going to be a quick example for you guys and why having gravel or asphalt, whatever, is a better option. So if I jump out, so I'm not interfering with anything, we'll come into the menu. We'll come into the helper menu. We'll click on the tractor there. Now, obviously, I just want them to go up to my little farm on the hill. Obviously, that entire road up around there is all mud. So we're going to create a job. We want a go-to. We'll click on the target position being right there. And we'll click start job. Now, it's going to make a liar out of me, isn't it? Now, obviously, because it scanned through, it did detect mud as one of those low priorities, but it will work. But yeah, it made a liar at me because of. But I guess there is something in there because obviously it couldn't find another way of doing it. It had to use the mud. But yeah, it should still work. Obviously, that's on a small route, so it's probably picked up pretty easily. Going from one side to the map to the other is going to take a lot longer. I know I've had some where it got so far, it just wouldn't calculate a path, and it basically crashed. It just didn't like it, threw a load of errors, and yeah, it wasn't very happy, that's for definite. It could also be that I've got cosplay and it kicked it in straight away. But yeah, the thing is, it shouldn't be coming up the grass either, because that's a low priority, so I don't know why it's come up there. Maybe, But yeah, obviously, like I said, you can potentially use the in-game helpers if you want to, if you can get it to work. I was quite lucky, I think, that time to get it to work. But how you doing there, Mr. The Vink? Welcome in, buddy. Use the menu option with that. Yeah. But yeah, it could be the fact that I've got course play in that is picking that up as well. I have no idea. But yeah, it is what it is. But it does work to a degree, the base game stuff on here. Obviously, depending on the route length, it may or may not, though. Because obviously, some of the bridges, it may not recognise straight away. I haven't actually tested though. I know Dave tried doing it on his, and it was a little bit tricky. I'll have to try it down by the wooden bridge. And I just realised something. If you guys aren't following Mr. T. Miller, oh, why is that not popping up the link? Has my chatbot gone to sleep again? Yes, he has. Stupid thing. Let's try that one more time. And I was working earlier because I did shoutouts for Green Thumb and all that. There we go. Also, if you guys are not following Mr. T Miller, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. And, what do I think about it? Mr. The Vink, 1972. If you guys are not following them, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow as well. But yeah, it's unusual that that actually worked. Maybe just because it was a short route, it kicked in pretty easily. But normally, I've done ones from down here up to, I think it was the main farm, for example, and it just did not like it at all. But for some reason, that definitely worked, and it looks like this dude is almost at the field where I asked him to go to. And obviously, he's done that all on his lonesome, so that's without using auto drive as well. So, actually, while I think about it, I'm going to do a quick test, and I'm going to cheat, um, just for this. So obviously, Green Thumb Farmer a while ago went through, and with the wooden bridges especially, he added in the nodes for auto the base game helper to drive over them. I'm kind of curious how it's going to work. So go from there. I just want it to come up this road here, just as a test. Start job. We'll see how it goes. Now, I'm not touching anything. This is the helper himself. I'm actually going to jump out just to show you. And I'm going to flight mode and watch him. He's a little bit wobbly. But obviously, he's detecting the nodes on the bridge itself. And is going up and over. To the point that he's actually outrunning me. You're very, very welcome. You're now playing FS19-Net PV County, Uncharted, Industries, the 4X map. I'm guessing County, to be honest. But yeah, it does work if you want to use it, if you don't want to use auto drive. As you can see right there, he has literally just driven over that bridge pretty well. I'm kind of curious, and I don't know if Green Thumb's done it, is if he's added anything into the Bascule Bridge. We'll find out in a minute. That's cool. I didn't even realise that it worked fine. Okay. So, go away. Oh, great. I'm now getting bugged by a fly. See, I'm learning something new now as well. So, unless Giants have changed something with the texturing, it seems to be kicking in a lot better. Right, let's try. Obviously, it should detect the barriers, hopefully. Right, so let's try this one more time. We're going to go over the Bascule Bridge. We're going to create job. Go to select that. So the Bascule Bridge is right there. That's the end. So just take it straight over. It's on a small course, so we'll find out. Start job. There we go. AI worker has stopped unexpectedly. Target is unreachable. So yeah. Yeah, so it didn't detect that it's there. Start job. Try one more time. No. It doesn't like it at all. It said it's unreachable. Um, did you also add it in the i3D Green Thumb? In the same way you did with these? Because obviously that isn't working. And I'm pretty sure I updated it the other day. But it is what it is. But yeah, that's one issue. That might be the issue I had previously where it's just not got the linkage on there. But overall, that is fine. It'll work, kind of. If you've got the wooden bridges, you'd be fine. There we go. Righty. Well, obviously I've got auto drive as well I can use, so that's what I'll primarily. But I do want to try before 25 comes out is to remove auto drive if the Bascule bridges have been set up with the splines. to be able to send stuff around. Right, let's do that one more time. I'm going to send them back to the garages, greenhouses, I should say. So we're coming to here. Create job. Go to. We want you to come up to here. Position is blocked or unreachable. Okay, it must be a little bit too high. Try that one more time. Let's try there instead. That's blocked. How is that blocked? There's a whole road there. Okay, fine. Let's try there. There we go. Start job. And yep, he gives it a little bit of a think about it, and he's off. So yeah, you can actually use the basic game helpers on here. Wow, something definitely Giants must have worked on then. So, I see 6 blinds, so it isn't too like the wooden bridge. Yeah, you should only need like 2 splines, one going one way, one the other way. So yeah, he's doing not too bad. Anyway, that's enough of that. I want to get this field done. I really need to get this field done. So let's come over here, jump in there, and go with it. Yeah, maybe it might be in there, it's just not been set up fully correctly, so maybe an update to come then, Mr. Green Thumb? I would love to try it actually without auto drive. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I can quite easily save my save game and just try it without auto drive. Ooh. And I could see then what difference having auto drive and not having auto drive on the frame rates would have. Ooh. That would be cool. But yeah, you're very, very welcome, by the way, Mr. The Vink. No worries for the shout out. I'll say, no, you kind of took a little bit of time off, but I did see you live the other day. I can't remember what you were playing though, but yeah. It's cool. You need that when the auto drive course, I think. Yeah. But yes, little things to update, but joy. No idea what Mr. Dave will be doing today. Hopefully, well, as it's Friday, should technically be farming if he goes live. I know on Wednesday it was a little bit late. I was actually stayed up and I kept up. I stayed up, and then yeah, obviously it's like getting closer and closer to midnight my time, and there's nothing. It's like, oh man, he's probably fallen asleep or something. I think he should be having some issues, but he did go live eventually and do some sunken with Mr. Big Daddy and Don B here. So, but I also know he likes to lurk. He's probably doing a fishing planet or something. I don't know. Uh, Actually, this is how good I've been. I haven't even played 7 Days to Die the last 3 or 4 days. I'm starting to get withdrawal symptoms. I want to get in there and do some work. Nah, to be honest, I've been concentrating on this. Trying to figure out, obviously, those time-lapse videos. There's a few little things. You never lurk. No, Mr. Dave, you don't. Never, ever. Same with me, I never lurk in people's streams. Same with Green Thumb, he never lurks in people's streams. How you doing, boss? But I wasn't calling you out or anything. I was just saying. But yeah, if you guys don't follow Mr. Dashnet, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Oh, good, glad to hear it. Go back to bed.
Wake up. No, I've been awake. I think I fixed my countdown.
Hooray! Was it a link
Uh,
incorrect or something in there?
hmm?
Was it the link going
No,
from the folder to
it,
your OBS?
yeah, I had to re-download the plugin, delete
Ah,
it, and reinstall it, and it seems to work.
ah.
Hopefully, I can set the text file, so I think it'll work. doesn't mean I can't test it without going live. So we'll see.
Mm. Well, it should work when you're not live. It should still show up as counting down. So
It might.
yes, but we'll
It's on the
see.
stream deck. Yeah.
You did it, Mr. Grits
Oh,
fan. Well done. You got it to work. Cool.
I'm definitely playing Farm Sim. It's springtime in Canyon Crossing.
Mm. Indeed. Who would lurk? I know, Mr. NBC. It's terrible. Lurking is terrible, but yeah, I do it quite a bit. I know Dave
NBC.
does.
I know he's been busy.
Yeah.
You
I,
back home yet, buddy?
I'm guessing unless he's chatting. I'm hoping so. Unless he's on his phone or
Maybe
something.
not though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be trapped.
But I do know that Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, obviously, where he's working a lot, he will have people's streams up and lurk in them, and not maybe pay attention to them. So there. uh, you are home. Good.
Nice.
Yay. Will you be popping in tonight then to say hello?
People been asking. I haven't seen NBC.
I know. See, people love you, Mr. NBC. That's the thing.
They do.
Yep.
I don't know why, but they do. No.
Oh, did you get your partnership Discord thing sorted out now? Because mine is.
What? Partnership Discord?
Yeah, you know, the channel's showing correctly for you now.
Why wouldn't they be showing? They never didn't show correctly. Oh,
Because you
yeah, they
used to
show
take
now.
forever. Yeah, okay. Okay, you got it. Cool.
Yeah, they got that.
Yeah, it was literally, I think, was it Monday? They got it all sorted out for me anyway, so it was either this Monday or just Monday gone, I can't remember. But yeah,
Wait,
good.
I'm waiting for them to actually post something in the bronze room.
Listen to him. Yeah, waiting for the bronze stuff to be posted.
Do you have any bronze stuff?
No, because I'm not a bronze
You don't
member.
see the bronze room, do you?
No.
I got regular and bronze.
Yes, you're lucky. And unfortunately, I don't want to buy viewers or anything like that. Thank you very much. I don't know. There we go. But yes, this is going to be fun.
Yep. Oh, my gosh, I woke up actually about 6:45 this morning with a Charlie horse in my leg. And I already
Oh,
have sciatic pain going down my leg.
oh,
It's like
nasty.
double whammy.
Yeah, not good at all. There we go.
Falling apart.
Yeah, but we still love you.
But on the good news side, kind of bad news, good news. I was up
Oh.
early. My landlord at 9 o'clock knocks on my door. He says, "Your internet working?" I just ripped somebody's wire out of the side of the building.
Ooh.
So I said, "Well, I was watching a video. Let me see." Nope, it's not working.
Oh, dang it.
Because well, you're gonna. He tried to put it back together. I did get an internet connection. He goes, "Yeah," but it was very weak.
Mm.
And I called the internet company. They came out already, and I might have all my problems fixed now because I haven't lost internet since they came yesterday at all.
Cool. Fingers
So
crossed. Touch wood.
hopefully everything's good.
Yeah. Finally.
And the wonderful woman, that's right, which is odd because over here, out of all the years I've lived here, I've never seen a woman tech, you know,
Mm.
come out on the service call. But she was fantastic. She replaced everything.
Oh, nice. Finally.
Well, outside she did. Not my,
Yeah.
my modem and router got replaced before, but she literally even replaced the box that it was mounted in. She said, this looks
Wow.
like crap." She got a new box, and then she saw the filter.
Mhm.
You know, she was so knowledgeable that, you know, she was very, I mean, inhospitable. I guess that's what you get when you get women sometimes.
Yeah.
The men, they're just like grumpy, you
Yeah,
know?
they just want to get the job
She
done
was,
and get out of there. They don't care if it's done properly.
no offense, but they need, I will say, as long as they're qualified, that's the main thing. If they
Yeah.
know what they're doing, great position for them.
Mhm.
Now, granted, not many females want to climb that ladder out on the pole and run
Yeah.
wire and, but the fact of the matter is she was the best one I ever had here. She listened to my concerns. She didn't leave until she thought everything was 100% perfect. So
Nice.
I think it should be good, hopefully.
Yeah, it probably is because he's leaving and moving soon.
Yeah, now it's working. Yeah.
uh, let's see.
The filter that's filtering the line, she said that, yeah, it's supposed to filter the noise from the pole. And she goes, but this is not where they should have put it, you know?
Mm,
They should have put it a little, so she moved it out closer to the pole, not right on the side of the house coming in, because, you want to filter the interference this far down. She said it probably just filtering out some of your signal, you know?
yeah.
So she moved that. So, hopefully it all works better.
Fingers crossed. Does she know Lua as well? 'Cause wouldn't that just be a topper? An engineer
Well,
absolutely does Lua.
I promised my kids I wouldn't date anybody younger than them. So, no.
uh,
Actually, she
yes.
probably was older than my kids, but she definitely was too down there
Mm,
in the probably 30-ish, 35 maybe.
yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, yeah. I've been there, done that, got in trouble.
Mm. No, I've only ever had
Uh,
one love in my life, so that's fine.
Just one.
Mhm. And I'm still with her.
That's a good thing.
Yep.
If you weren't with her, your wife.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'd be in trouble.
you'd be in trouble, is right.
Yes. I.
You heard it here, folks.
Actually, I'm surprised her son's not popped in yet. Oh, wonder if my daughter's actually got there yet.
I
I
don't
would have
know.
thought so by now. It's nearly been 2 hours since she said she had about 40 minutes to an hour. So they should be there by now. Joys of going away, guys. The joys.
She went away.
Yeah, she's spending the weekend with a friend. They actually went away. It was only meant to take around about 4 hours to drive. Um, so they should technically have been there around about 2 o'clock this afternoon, but because of heavy traffic, um, yeah, before I went live, they were still driving, so not good. Mr.
Mm-hmm.
NBC, Master Dad, welcome in, sir.
Good,
Hey,
thank you.
good
Hello
evening.
there.
Or afternoon.
Morning.
You're
Or it
very
is
quiet.
afternoon, never mind.
Turn you up.
Yeah, he's a little quiet.
There we go.
It's him.
Jacked him up to
He's out of
200.
practice.
What do you mean I'm quiet?
Holy cripes, really? Yeah, bugger.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
How was your
man.
trip?
It was good. It was good. Had a lot of fun and everything. So
This
ate a lot of food. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
We went to
You were
a
out of-
Brazilian bistro, and I had never been to that style of a restaurant, and it was insane.
Mhm.
Basically, you sit down and you got a little puck on you that's next to your plate. If it's green, they just keep bringing the food. They come by with meat on skewers and just cut it right off the slab. And I mean,
Oh,
they
nice.
brought everything. I had lamb, chicken, veal, steak, prime rib, you name it, they brought it. Chicken hearts, it was everything. Our
Happy
bill
days.
that night for, what was it? 16 people, I think it was $1,680.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not bad if you're getting that
$100 a
size.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then it was 890 just for alcohol and desserts.
Mm.
And then I went to a seafood place. The heck was the name of that? It was really good, and I guess it's a chain. I bet Dave's heard of it. Let me look at the name, but yeah, I was right out on the Cape. Um, it was nice. Come on, come on. Give me the name of the restaurant. Lobster Trap.
I haven't heard of it.
Really? Okay. I'll
Then
tell you
again,
what,
I
though.
haven't. Yeah.
What's that?
Last time I was at Cape.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that was one of the only places that still had an A&W. I don't know if they still do.
I didn't see one, but we would have eaten there.
A&W,
Out of
fantastic
the
when you
whole
had 'em.
trip, the two best places, I mean, those were really good places, but the two best places that we went were two hole in the wall diners. One was in White River Junction, Vermont, that we found, and then the other
Mhm.
one was out on the Cape, talk of the town. Just old small diners. You go in, there's like maybe 30 seats. You got the old fashioned bar and stuff. And I mean, they're just those mom and pop places. I will tell you what, they are still the best places to eat. They really are.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are.
And stuff. So,
I agree.
but
Yep.
wow, they really want you to buy viewers today, Billy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously KW just added it to the command for blocked
Yeah.
comments. But yeah, they are a pain. There's a lot around at the minute again.
Yeah. Well, it's that time of year.
It's a little bit early. I
People will
think
start.
usually
It
in the
is.
summer, aren't they?
Usually
So
it's end of September, but, you know,
yeah.
but yep. So I'm home for a little bit to my next little adventure.
Don't know what that is under the E. No. I think they've tried doing it in, say, something like German or French KW, because I know some languages will have the little symbols either above or below a certain letter to get around it. I don't know. They're terrible,
Yeah, they are.
but thankfully
So,
we have Mr. KW around.
what you doing? What's your game of choice today, there, NBC?
Right now I restarted on Foundry.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Went to
exactly,
Yep.
Foundry
KW.
yesterday.
So it was kind of weird. I'm not, and maybe I didn't do it long enough, but I loaded into my existing world, and I went in, and I didn't see any critters. I wandered around for a little bit. It says they will populate, but then when I restarted, they were in. So I just took the same seed and stuff, and just trying to check out the new stuff they've got going on.
Yeah, I did a restart too over there
Oh, did you?
because I wanted to. Now you can customize your nodes.
Yeah, I know. I already went through it. I maxed everything out. I just
Well,
Wow.
I want to see how much of a difference the customization is, and I mean I can already see it because like I've had a miner going for a couple hours, and it hasn't even touched it. So the density and the amount of them are just so much more,
Yep.
which is cool, because that was one of the things Now the one I'm really interested about is going to be the Olamite.
All right, you TV nerd, thanks very much for popping in. I'm sure Dave won't mind you going off swimming without him.
Sorry, Billy, I came in and I just started talking.
You go for it, because I was losing things on what to say, so that's fine.
No problem. You go have fun. Don't get too wet.
Yeah.
Billy at a loss for words. That's kind of surprising.
And it's just one of those days. I've pretty much said everything I wanted to now, so I just want to chill and relax. It's also the weekend, so why not?
Chillax.
Yeah, but it's chillaxing.
Actually, I was thinking this is the first day. We actually got back a little bit early and stuff, but this is the first day in 3 weeks that I've really done nothing except putter around the house.
Oh, wow.
So,
Nice. But yeah, the last couple of days... Sorry, go for it.
No, go for it.
No, you started first, you go for it.
No, I was just going to say I'm not going to have that luxury going forward.
Oh, heck yeah.
I've got, stuff's going to get extremely busy here after the first of the year for the next 2 years.
Oh, yes, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, I've been sort of oh, cripes, didn't mean lift up already. Pottering around with doing like time lapses. Still a lot to figure out on them. I want to obviously do like, where it sort of pops up saying remember to subscribe and like the videos and stuff like that. That's something I need to figure out to make it look more professional. But it's getting there. I know Mr. Darius is doing it. I actually checked out one of his streams. Oh, was it yesterday or the day before? And it no offense to him, but it just didn't look quite right. Obviously, the part that I primarily seen was him chatting about stuff that's going to be in 25, and it just didn't make any sense at all, because obviously you can't hear what he's saying and stuff, so the only thing I'd probably look to do is maybe adding in some like little captions or something to say what you're kind of covering.
Right.
But yeah, I got a lot of work to do, that's for sure, to try and figure everything out. But I think I've got the time frame around about right. I don't want to go on any longer than 10 minutes maximum. So far what I've been doing is around about an hour to an hour and a half's gameplay, recording it without the HUD or anything, so it's literally turning all that off, so you're literally just seeing that there, but without the Billy Alpaca and stuff. It's just literally the what I'm seeing, basically, rather than what you guys are seeing. But yeah, recording it for about an hour to an hour and a half, and then condensing it down to, I think what I've got so far is either, I think it's about 5, maybe 6 minutes to 7 minutes on the 2 videos. But it's also trying to find the right speed so it doesn't look like it's going all over the place, and you're not really seeing anything, but getting it at the right speed is the thing, and not being too long. So I got a lot of figuring out to do. Obviously, other ways around it as well that I've obviously seen in different videos is it Daggerwin? This has gone back a while. I haven't seen it recently, but obviously he would sort of mix in actual gameplay, so kind of like how it is now, with little bits where they're sped up. So say for instance, if I was doing some selling, obviously I could have the bit where I'm loading the products onto a trailer at normal speed, but then that spot driving to the sell point would be then sped up. I don't know if I want to do it that particular way myself, but it's an option I might look into to see how it turns out, if you get my drift. So yeah. But yeah, I just think it's something I want to add in, mainly for 25, so tinkering around now. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen those videos, please do go over onto my YouTube, check them out, let me know what you think of them as well. But yeah, I'm still working on trying to figure certain things out, so it's very new to me. But I'd love to know what your thoughts of them are. And also, thank you very much for that follow, Mr. Dodge Demon 2496. Thank you very much for welcoming. Obviously, we will be going over to Mr. Dashnet shortly to see him doing a little bit of farming. Let me bring these up. My channel. But yeah, if you go over to my YouTube, just let me grab this link. There is it. Obviously, if you're able to like or dislike some of the videos as well, it helps out me understand what you guys enjoy and what you're not enjoying as well. Obviously, I do know a fair few people do go over there, they watch the videos and put a thumbs up for a lot of them. But there's a lot of people who are watching these clips, these streams, the videos, who are not really replying, as it were. And also, if there's something you could think that could be improved in whether it's a stream like this one today or one of the shorts that I'm going to be setting up these little time lapses, it would help me out as a content creator in the future. So yeah, but I am trying to learn some new things, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. It's 9.5 minutes long. What are you on about, Mr. Grits fan? Actually, I can tell you exactly how long the two videos are because I've got them right here. So the first one that I did was it's called Time Lapse Test on PV Canyon Crossing. It's 7 minutes, 35 minutes long, and it's basically me baling up some grass on this little area here where I am now. The second one that I did yesterday is time lapse on PVCC creating a new field, which is this field I've done. It's 5 minutes 40 seconds long. Both videos, actually, gameplay wise, you're looking at around about an hour to an hour and a half. Obviously, I could maybe go a bit further and up it to maybe 10-minute videos. No idea. Obviously, is 10 minutes too long? Would you rather have shorter versions? That's the thing I need to try and figure out. Obviously, the music is another thing that I'm trying to figure out as well. Trying to choose the right type of music to play whilst doing the videos is a key as well, because obviously I don't want to be playing something like, say, techno in something where it could be something a bit more country, for example. Oh, so yeah, there's a lot of things to figure out. Obviously, one thing I did with the second video is I started adding in little comments as well. So, for example, when I was ploughing this field, I said, oh, I did make a couple of oopses. Actually, one on this corner here, and one on the corner there. And obviously, when I did it, it says, oh, I'm going to have to go back and fix that. Oh, and that one type thing. And yeah. So, yeah. But I'm kind of going to try and do these little ones between streams. So you have 2, maybe 3 hour streams 3 times a week. But then maybe a couple in between each, just to show what I'm doing when I'm not streaming. So it could be selling, it could be doing more field work, it could be doing the animals, stuff like that. So yeah, I have a question for you. So I just got into FS22. Do I need to put lime on my fields first, or do I plough first? It's entirely up to you. Me personally, I usually plough then lime. Some people will do it the other way around. So yeah, it's literally up to you. Best thing to do also, I'm actually running a mod called Precision Farming, where it allows you to use less lime, fertilizer and seeds basically on it. And it does work a lot better in my opinion. Obviously, currently if you look in the little square here at the bottom left, before adding in the lime to the soil, as it were, and the fertilizer, it will show what it looks like. Obviously, the red is bad. Green is basically where you want to aim for. Obviously, this is the nitrogen level. But obviously, when you go to harvest, all that lime, the fertilizer you've added in, even removing weeds, if you have weeds enabled, will affect your score. So you want to get them, keep on top of them if you can. Obviously, I try to miss a few every now and again. But on the Farming Simulator website, if you get a chance, or anybody, they have the tutorials over the academy, which do explain everything a little bit more in depth. Plus, on the in-game, when you're actually in here, you have your menu down the bottom, or your help menus. It does tell you a lot about it, but yeah, it just depends on your own play style. So, for example, liming right there will give you an additional 15% boost on your yield when you go to harvest it. But yeah, depending on when you want to put it, whether you do it before plowing or after, it's literally up to you. Same with obviously liming with cultivating, it's up to you. You could direct seed if you really wanted to. It all depends on what you're using as well. So yeah, whether you got your answer, I don't know, but it's entirely up to you at the end of the day. Me, I do the ploughing first, then lime it, then seed it usually.
Can you keep
Sometimes
going so I don't have to talk during my stream?
no. Oh crap! Sorry. Yeah, I just realised what the time was. I'm really sorry, but
I've
yeah.
been I've been just kind of hosting your audio for the not saying nothing.
But yeah, just a quick one. Obviously, sometimes what I will do after I've seeded, I will lime. But yeah, oops, my bad. We need to get over and see what Mr. Dave is up to. Yeah, I was getting a bit.
You lost track of time.
I was. So let's go over and see what Mr. Dave is up to, and I can have a break now.
No breaks.
Yes, because I've got the washing up to
Um,
do in a minute. So, but I am really,
remember
really
where I
sorry.
put my
But
lime spray?
obviously, I will be back again on Monday. So have a great weekend, guys. Let's go over and see what Mr. Dave's up to. So, but if you've got any questions, just ask, and obviously, please check out those videos as well that I put up yesterday. Much appreciated. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Hello, everybody.